So I just got a new mic, so I'm just gonna try it out for 1 second. So I just got a new mic, so I'm just gonna try it out for 1 second. Still sounding really robotic, aren't we? Let's just, if I stand like this, it should work, right? Still sounding really robotic, aren't we? Let's just, if I stand like this, it should work, right? Close enough. We're gonna do this. It's gonna take a while before I figure this out. I think also I'm gonna get the... I don't know how much a premium plan is for the AI voice changer. I just have to remember to not turn away from the mic as much. And we should be fine. Let me just put out that I'm streaming. 1 second. I'm still here, don't worry. Just gonna put it on my Patreon and... There we go. So, alive and in stereo. I hate this mic because it's like... I don't know, dude. Like, I should have gotten like a... What's it called? Like, stativ? Whatever it's called in English. It's the thing where you mount it. Yeah, there you go. Mount. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can get one. Because the thing is like... The top results online and stuff is obviously always gonna be the ones like, oh, I'll get this one, but like, it's not that expensive. You can just, what is it, get like an old one and just put it somewhere. So that's what I'm gonna do, I think, because this is horrible, because I always have to lean in, lean in, lean in. And I can't lean in. I'm a capitalist. Now, as you can see on my screen, this is supposed to be a button. Because now, I've made a lot of progress, so let me show you. Now, let's do this. You see? Gone is that UI. Alright? So let's move. So we're gonna remake the battle log later. Maybe we put a paper up here or something. The roll dice I want to be behind Sargosi, so it says like who is rolling, who is not. Anyway. I go up. I draw. And this is my turn. Oh no. Oh yeah, we took away the end turn button, didn't we? Yikes. Point being that everything works now, okay? We have the buttons now. Okay, let me see if I can. Let's do this instead. Let's just go for it, bro. Let's go for it. Alright, so now I've gotten this far with the button. So obviously, as you can see, you press it, and first I got advice from Grok to like not have a little cylinder here, but I felt like a 3-year-old when I found out I can just do a cylinder. So it's gonna look like, you know, wee when it pushes. Which is very important to me and my 3-year-old that lives inside of me. You see the idea? Look, just imagine this. You press enter and it goes click, 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 click. Anyway, now let's make our dream a reality. Let's gonna do that. Well, yeah, I should also mention about the update, Holly. I'm gonna do a general info tomorrow as well, but I have about 500 lines of code to get through, and then for renders, and then I'm done. With the update itself, then I need to do 2 more like things. I need to fix, and this is something I want to do on Thursday actually with you guys. I want to show DOS, so I will that time. I was gonna do it today, but it was like, nah, with the mic I just wanted to focus on getting the mic set up, sort of, but it was like so messy and I had to remake some GD renders, and it's like, nah, let's do that on Thursday instead, and then I can actually show what DOS looks like. I don't know if my system will be able to handle showing previews when you do array, but there you go. Anyway, I had to do those, so I don't have to remake it later. I want to do it now, so I'm just done with them. So I can just, when I do the second part of the Mara bad end, I can just add the other part. You know, what happens in the altercation with GT in the cellar if you are high IQ and have all your IQ intact. So I can just start doing it later. And then the update after that, we're just talking about Holly right now. Then I will start implementing the 2 yoke endings. I know one for sure, the second one. If I can do it quickly and make the point across, I want to put my point across, a smaller point. I want to explore an idea and then see if, because that idea I have, right, I want to talk about, because something that always annoyed me, right, and everyone has felt this, you know, let's say you have a guy friend, right, and he's dating someone who's like obviously horrible, like obviously just horrible, but they refuse to see it. And the thing is, like, I want to really dig into the feelings of why you keep going for that person and what it says about men and women. We're probably a woman, but maybe I'll do a man. I haven't decided yet. And are like the feelings similar between if you're a man going through it or a woman going through it? This is like when you know the partner is bad, but you still go for it. Again, sorry for the audio being in and out. I still need to remember to lean into the mic. But yeah, so I think within 2 weeks the alpha should be done for Holly. It should, but remember I have to replay it because I lost my save file. So now I'm the guy who's asking for the save file because I always get them asking me, oh, where's my save? And the thing is, like, RemPy saves the saved data on your computer, so I mean, if you change computer, then sure. Because I had to do it with Birds and Bees. When I switched computers, I had to like replay it, which is fine. I actually took my time the second time I replayed it, just to make sure I got all the lore correctly. Which I did. And there's also, what's good now, is since Holly takes place after of Birds and Bees, I could add in hints and events that happen, that I know will happen. So they feel, so Birds and Bees and Holly Smells then feels more connected. And also with Autumn Boulevard, of course. So Holly Smells the End takes place, because the sequel to Of Birds and Bees, right, that I will start with after I finished Of Birds and Bees, the spicy stuff, like the roots and stuff like that, the endings and stuff, because the ending of Birds and Bees has been written. It's done. What was I gonna say? Yes, it takes place in between Of Birds and Bees and the second one that is named right now, the Dixie Flies. I might have to put that one as the third one, and something else as the second one. I haven't decided yet. But Holly Smells the End takes place before the second entry. And the second entry will not be as spicy focused. It will be spicy stuff, right? That's my style. But it won't be enough. It won't be the same as of Birds and Bees with all the routes and stuff. Much more streamlined. Because I said I'm moving away from it anyway. Not entirely, but a lot of it is moving away from it. Because I just want to evolve my writing style, and doesn't mean it's wrong to have those sort of things in it, right? But and it's also about finding the right balance, right? How much erotica can you put in, how much dark stuff can you put in to make the flavors really play out, because you don't want a story, right, that has no erotic tension whatsoever, unless you're making like something that's meant for kids. Then obviously you don't want any of that shit, right? But if you're making like adult, like plus 18, I forget, it has a name in Japan, like that, those sort of manga. I forget what it's called. It's seinen, I think is what it's called. If you make that sort, then you need that erotica grit, like as a flavor. You just need it, right? Imagine going into a coffee shop, like a high-end coffee shop, right? And you order a hot cocoa, and the hot cocoa has no cinnamon in it. Like, it would be the equivalent, If you go into you buy a hot chocolate from a high-end coffee shop, they better put in some cinnamon in that shit, The same way, when it comes to high-end stories, you need erotic tension in them. Because that's just a human thing, something we did when we were crawling around, on the beaches of the first ocean. Anyway, now let's return. Okay, so I'm gonna give them colors. Yeah, let's start with that. I'm just gonna give this one color, and then when I have it, then I want to really go in and pick better textures and stuff. So, select base. Material override. I screwed up. Let's see if it's on base. Material. Oh, surface material override. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let me see if it's showing. Yes. Albedo color, yes. I picked the wrong one, I think. Yes, there we go. Albedo, I don't even know what albedo means, but I guess this is where we're supposed to be here. Almost black. I think. Because I learned this after doing Melanie's fucking leggings. That if you make them too black, no color will be, you know, bouncing off it. So, you need then the stem. Exactly. I can do this, it's fine. One second. Then, like that. No, much better. There we go. Now I'll be a naughty little boy and see if I can just do this. Mesh. Because I should have it here. Textures. Here we go. You see? So the other ones I will just do another override for. So you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's find some iron. And these resources are free, by the way. I found them and they're free. But let's see now if we can make it red. So, because that obviously has to pop, right? Because otherwise you won't know what to press on. Let's go. Albedo. Color. This is just... Ah! There we go. Red. Awesome. You see? We're gonna do these in the Tomtegorda colors, okay? So that one is fine. Yes, I decided. I am... Oh. That's interesting, it just did everything in that one now. Alright? But it shouldn't... It shouldn't. That's what's so strange. No. Okay, can I just do this? Obviously it can't be black now. Color, that will look silly. So what is the tone? It's green. Green. But can I even make it green? I don't think so. But I should be able to make it very white. Which I can't, because then you need this. I hope, let's hope this one works, the white one. Please, let this be the white one. And I always forget how to clear these. Clear, thank you. Yeah, you see? Now it's white. Awesome. But then the question is, screws or not? Let me save this. No, we're gonna screws. So I can. I don't even. I don't know what it's doing. I have no idea what it's doing at the moment. Okay. Need an excuse to get the iron textures we need. I like this one. I like this one. Simplicity, and I made it myself, so I don't have to, you know, buy it or anything. But to be fair, I did find a really cool one. A really cool texture. I was considering getting it, but it's better if you do everything in-house, so to say. It will be interesting later when we get to the visual novel part of it. Oh, did you guys notice this? Like, okay, so I know a lot of you don't like Twitter, and I sort of have to use it, right? I'm locked into it. But wait, I already have metal textures. But I can get some new ones. These are rusty, and I want, proper ones, polished ones. Anyway, that people are now trying to sell like, oh, my game, it has hot woman, and that's all they're trying to sell their game with, and it's like, yeah, man, if that had worked, I would be a millionaire by now, right? So I mean, you need to add some more, because now the opposite is happening now when you see like a boring-looking main character, and yeah, sure, most of them have been women, like the boring-looking ones, but let's be real here, like the Fable guy character for Fable looks so boring. The same with Gothic Remake. It's like the one of the reasons I didn't buy it is because that guy looks so boring. He looks like Mr. Gothic. That's just Mr. Gothic. I mean, say what you want about Crimson Desert, but Cliff looks interesting. You can tell like this guy has a story, And the same with all the characters there. I haven't unlocked Onka yet in Crimson Desert because I haven't found it yet. Him. What I meant with it, I haven't found the quest you're supposed to find with him. So I might have to go up in the, where the northern part of the map and just do it. After I've gotten Damien's cool set, Anyway. 1 second, need to check something. Okay, this is scary. I keep getting notified from Discord, but there's nothing there. Ah, okay, it was someone who put a smiley in one of my... Okay, got you. Anyway, I'm back. Now, screws. Okay, fine. Let's download it. I forgot what the place is called. Yeah, Ambient CG. Like, these guys are heroes, honestly. Because all of these are free on Ambient CG. So now... Polished metal. Oh, nice. Let me just see if it's... Awesome. Let's see the 3D preview. Nice. You're gonna see how nice this one looks. It's gonna look amazing. Because obviously since the setting of this game, like when you're playing the game, takes place in Valdemarsudde in Ful, in Sargos's Cotte, which is our house, right? You saw it at the end of the last Holly update. That's where she starts singing. That's her Cotte. And yeah, I think I told this before, so the setting, the outside framing setting is that you're in her house playing Autumn Boulevard, the board game. Sorry, I was slurring my words there. Autumn Boulevard, the board game. So obviously, like, the metals and stuff they get there, like, the good shit, right? Because they get it from goblins, who are the builders of that realm. So you have to make all the assets look really polished and nice. I mean, obviously, if I was way more skilled than I am, I could probably, like, yeah. But, we're here. But I think it will make the handle metal, because then it... Yeah, no, this thing I will make in metal, because it, makes you think of silver planes. Anyway, I'm gonna download this. If I am allowed to download this. I just need to double check what I usually download these with. once again. Textures. How big are they? Okay, so these are smaller ones I downloaded here. 1K, is that usually? But 1K is fine. Honestly. Let me just download this. And hopefully I will be able to show you. There we go. Textures. So it is called on a board or table. Table. Let me just... We'll do the screws for today, then we will do the rest tomorrow. So then hopefully it will be implanted, then you can actually see how it looks when it goes from asset to begin. Yeah, that's what we'll do today. Awesome. There we go. But because I guess this is supposed to be table. It should up. There we go. Alright, so now we can actually test this texture. Give us a second. Just alright, there you go. We crashed. But I had saved it now, so it's fine. The assets was too good, so it crashed. Anyway. Crash report. Crash report. Anyway, you see it's fine. Okay. Let's see now. Textures. Board. Table. Metal. Now the question is which one of these? That's right. I hope this is the right one. Anyway, now the screws. The sound effects can be so much fun. You know me, I am a sucker for sound effects, okay? Alright. Select the root. Add mesh instance. Awesome. I realized I have to... Oh, it's back. Automatically, nice. Rename it to screw one. Mesh. New cylinder mesh. Yes, this is the approximate size of a screw, I think, right? This is what a screw is supposed to look like. Okay. I always forget where this is. No. There you go. That's stupid. Remember this. If you're in this, you click the thing, then you can change it, okay? Alright. Top radius. Bottom radius. Whoops. But I think it's exactly, yeah, it's fine. Now, let's position this bad boy. I think actually off-center is fine. The thing that I'm worried about, right, when I'm adding everything, it looks a little off-center and stuff like that. Will it, like, make people angry? Like, you know, their autism will come out? Or will it be like, oh no, this is like, you know, it's not supposed to be perfect, you know, it's all, everything's handmade. Let's see. And now. Oh, I have done this the wrong way. And then you go into albedo and put it there. Okay, I've done this the complete wrong way. Okay, it's fine. Screw. Is it a bad book? Okay, no, this is too annoying. Let me do this the right way. Yes. Okay. This always so happens when you do notes in Dust 3D. Instead of, you know, going in the right place, they're like, no, let's add them with a, you know, awkwardly conveniently that makes you want to Roblox yourself space. So instead of, you know, placing these things on top of each other, you see they even put them on the Y scale wrong? What is this? Whatever. So I can just redo what I did. Okay, fine, whatever. Then I can do this. What? Of course it's the third one, like, what did I expect it to be? Wait. There we go. Screws are there. Save this thing. Done. Is it time to implement this now? Implant. That's how I spelled it. Awesome. We'll do this tomorrow. So, let's see. There we go. Conniving. So for the Stepford humming wheel thing I'm doing, as I said, this is also important, right? Because now I have the base code, which means I just have to switch resources for the base code to work. Because the thing with RPG Maker, right, is that it's easy to use but very limiting. Because let's say I wanted to do another sort of battle thing, and it's just the same thing. And I like my repositioning of it. That's like the most fun part. That's why I will probably never replay Clair Obscure, because although it was fun, the story was really good. And yeah, you could tell like the woman who wrote the game, like she has been through some stuff, and you felt like her pain in the game. So I really like the game, like, but I will, because the combat, I just hated the combat of that game. And it's not the parry mechanic, that's fine. That was actually one of the most fun part of it about Clair Obscure. What I fucking loathed was the fact that I couldn't reposition. Or, you know, they didn't have that mechanic in it, because in Baldur's Gate 3, I loved how you can reposition things. I'm like, oh my god, this is what I like. You know, this is what I want a turn-based to be. You know? The same with Fallout, the original ones. Those you can reposition and stuff, but not Clair Obscure, just do combos, I guess, and dodge. That's it, guys. I'm gonna also work on one render, because there's like 2 that I want to make before I edit them in Denoiser and then put them. So here's something that I found really interesting. This is mythological part of the stream. Is that, like, how our demons look in Sweden is like, they probably look like, I'm not saying like, oh, we're special gods, little special boys up here, right? But the thing that got me, right, is that, and I found that so interesting, is that so many demons are like explained to have cow tails. And I find that so interesting. So I am adding that with GT, this update, you know. That's all I'll say. For those of you who have seen the preview, you know what I mean. But I never understood why a cow tail. Let me actually look it up. I'm actually interested now. Why do Nordic demons have cow tails? Oh! Oh, I'm wrong. It's not the demon itself, it's like, you remember the Huldra or Skogsrå from Autumn Boulevard? That thing has a cow tail. Okay, alright. But the thing is, like, what I got scared of about the Huldra was not the cow tail, because it depends on who told the story, right? It's the back that was gonna look like a rotting tree, you know, and that I always got. That's why I don't really add those things. But you know, the phobia of holes in weird places. I can't, man. I can't. I'm not subjecting anyone to that. So that's why I'm not putting it in my games. But that's the thing that scared me about the Huldra as a kid. That not seeing it, obviously, I never saw one. Is that their backs have holes in it, and that just freaked the hell out of me, you know. That so yeah. So that's the ones in Autumn Boulevard. Obviously, this is when I did the Huldras. I didn't, you know, have that much experience. I didn't know how to make the holes in the back, so I just gave her like a bloody skin, and then added the line about, you know, my father was a tree, you know. But so many cool creatures, and there's like not enough time to add them all. I hate that. But they will be in Autumn Boulevard, the remake that we're making. Hold on. But okay, and why? Yeah, this is an AI overview, but I'm pretty sure this is some things it gets right, and like, the hidden flaw. Okay, the cow tail symbolized the spirit's deep connection to farm animals, pastures, and milk production. Okay, there you go. Milk production, okay. But if it... Alright. The thing is, like, she supposedly looks like a maiden from the front, and famously, yes, women can produce milk, obviously, but famously maidens don't, so, okay. They had to come up with something, I suppose. Give us a... Let's see now, can I mean, that looks better. There you go. Now, what I want to try, this is important for first day. Can I preview this without crashing? See you on the other side, I hope. I can. Awesome. I said this is important for first day. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I'm pressing the mic. Actually, I wanna download because I still think the media is too loud. So I'm gonna just take it down a notch. This is something for those of you who are not editing videos or will start. What you might not realize is that all the background stuff, like audio background and stuff, that is, it's a lot, okay? It's much higher than you expected it to be. Always, always, always. Thinking more about like creatures. What else? Like troll was obviously the one I was scared of the most. That they were in Autumn Boulevard, obviously, and not in Autumn Boulevard, but in Birds and Beasts. Let's actually bring them up on screen right now. I'm just gonna close down this one. Where are we? Should be in. When did Armando meet them? He met them in 8, I think. Intro, right? It has to be. Okay, so it's not shit. So it's just always the problem, like, that I got on the most is that when you write, you end up laughing at your own jokes. Maybe it's just me who's silly, but I call the folders with the troll encounter Shia LaBeouf. Walking through the forest. It's superstar Shia LaBeouf. Let's see which one is the best one. Oh, there's the hag. Awesome. Don't worry, she'll be back. But the bloom in these ones are insane, man. This is before I learned how to do it properly. I learned how to do notes, I guess, or something. This one is the best one, and I think this is the one that's quote-unquote scariest. Let's see now. There you go. Let me just pick another one. No, wait, it's just... I said this. I'm such a millennial. I forgot that I can just add the shortcuts, like copy where I am, and then the shortcuts, yes. This one, right? There you see them, the troll. And I was always too scared to go too deep in the forest, because I was scared of getting abducted by these things. They're scary, man. They're scary. Like, they move really fast, and they're like twice as strong as a man. Like a grown man. And because obviously in use, they are like the main creature in that story, right? So the thing is, like, what I never really understood, and that's why, because I asked, like, because as a kid it's like, oh my god, like, you're gonna get taken by troll, oh no, you're gonna be like taken to the lair and stuff, and I said, oh, this seems so bad, ooh, because like when I first heard the stories, I obviously knew about stranger danger and all that, but I never, like, how to say, knew like what was so scary, like what would happen, ooh, and it was like untold. It's like, oh man, is being taken by troll. Like, it's not the best picture. But anyway, I saw it now on screen. It's not the best picture. But anyway, so it's like, oh, is that what's gonna happen to me? Like something bad, something like evil. But then when you look into what happens after you get taken by troll, it's like, because obviously, like, you would think it's the R word, right, for women. Like, that's an obvious one. But it's not. It's more mind control. Like, you go there, and they sort of rewire your mind to become evil or something. But then I was thinking, like logically about it. I was like, okay, but surely if you have, like, you know, you're some sort of creature of the night, and you take the woman, like, wouldn't you be nasty towards them? And then, because I know that you can smell maiden blood, right? Men's and women's. And then it's like that you get married with a troll. So after a long debate, because I had to debate an AI, because, like, good luck, I will never apologize for that, because it takes much faster, and it's like mythology. So, and it's like, mythology is like one of those areas that are very open to interpretation, right? Anyway, obviously if I'm doing like a historical essay, then I might start with an AI, but then after that I want to read the real documents, right? Anyway, mythology. And so they get married to the troll, but so I had to, like, talk to, but then surely it would be the R word, right? Because the troll, or the entities in the cave, the troll lair, are mind controlling. And then finally the AI said yes, then it would be. So it's more, I guess the fear is being reprogrammed again to hating God, essentially. And that's the fear of the troll. Like the supposed one, but I had a more, I guess, childlike fear, like, oh my god, something bad is gonna happen, he's gonna beat me up or something, or like, maybe touch me inappropriately or something, right? So it was tricky, like, finding out, okay, how do I make, while being respectful to my mythology, how do I make the troll scary, right? And, well, we'll see what you guys think when I release use. I need to finish it, the ending. Essentially what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna finish the spicy stuff for Birds and Bees for 2 more updates. It's just on rails after that. And then I'm gonna go in and just, there's some tidbits of Holy Smiles at the end that I had to finish up. This is the high IQ ending, and then the joke ending, of course. And after that, what I'm gonna do is go in and finish the ending, write the ending of use. And then I need to do a rewrite of it, because I don't like it currently. Like, I like it, but there's certain characters that need more screen time, because they need more screen time. Not a lot, but like at least 25% more. Because it is about, Linnea and Andy, who is, I say so, Azrael, or I always get them mixed up, from Autumn Boulevard. Because in Autumn Boulevard, I didn't think he got, it's the Archangel of Death. You can do so much interesting with his character, right? I never felt he got that interesting part of him. deserved. But with that said, thank you guys for listening, and have a nice day.